Hey, thank you for tuning in. My name is Tino, and I'm going to discuss Black Lives Matter. I think it's so important. We can't stay silent. I'm really passionate about it because growing up, I've experienced racial issues. Being Hispanic, being Mexican, I've been denied just certain services just because of my race. Very as black and white as trying to purchase something, being told no for some really weird reason, walking out, and my wife being able to walk right in, being Caucasian, and them saying yes to her. But I debated on whether I discuss my story or not, and it's not about me. It's because it is somewhat different. I'm not black, but my oldest daughter is half African American, half Caucasian, and then all our kids are mixed. I figured, okay, fine, I can handle it. Whatever is coming my way. I've been falsely accused before. I've been, on a separate note, been arrested for a false accusation, and that wasn't based on race. It was just something else. But it hurts. It sucks being falsely accused for something and being viewed at and profiled for something that you didn't even do. I was a pharmacy technician. I've gone through numerous background checks. It, I I know who I am. I'm not a criminal, but it hurt. But I get it. But my youngest daughter, seeing my oldest daughter, seeing her grow up, she's beautiful. She's actually has done modeling and still does modeling on the side. But growing up, she experienced so much racial crap here in this town to the point where when she was in grade school, there was bullying, taking her book bag and tossing it back and forth, calling her racial slurs. She came home bawling. I had to have a talk with the principal who they assured me they do not tolerate that and that they were going to be on top of it. And I'm having to put my foot down and saying this has got to be taken really seriously. We don't just want a slap on the wrist. This has got to be serious. It's got to be for the parent or something. And seeing what has gone through, even as a young adult, being a waitress in a small town, still experiencing racial crap, still experiencing customers that were expecting a different waitress. It's awful. I remember when she was so small and she has like natural wavy hair. She wanted it to be straight because she wanted to fit in with the rest of the crowd. She was tired of being different. Again, that was when she was very, very small. Now she's older. She realizes how beautiful she is and how confident she is in herself now. It's so awesome, but it's still a problem. It's still a huge problem right now. And not for my sake, but for my kids' sake, I don't want them to grow up in a society. I don't want them growing up feeling like they're different, feeling like they have to watch their back, feeling discriminated or having to go through some of the stuff that I went through or just the stuff that's going on right now. I'm not trying to touch the whole Floyd thing. I know that's touchy because of his past, but he did not deserve to die the way he did. And my kids should, especially in the USA, in the land of the free, and I know we made so much progress, but we need more progress. I don't want them going through that. I want them to thrive for who they are and to be viewed from their inside out, from the beauty that is on the inside out. And at the same time, like I get it. It's really stupid at the same time, like the rioting, not the rioting. Let me be specific. A retired African American, from the police force. His name was Daniel. I'll have to post the name below. I forget his name. He was shot defending his friend's business from a looter. An African American shot by a looter during this protesting. Another African American had his business ransacked by a looter. Like, idiots. Like, come on. That's not going to change it. That's not going to make the problem go away. It's adding more to it. And then at the same time, There is no right way to protest. If you have a message to give out, I've seen it. If you do it the right way, the peaceful way, the really calm way, you'll get a lot of applause and a pat on the back. That's awesome that you're standing for. Yeah, that's a good message. That's good for you. And I've seen that's as far as it goes. We do need something drastic. We do need to send a loud message, not just to the government, but to everybody, that racism has got to stop. And then at the same time, stop being stupid. Stop making this go counterproductive and hurting innocent lives while you're looting, while you're protesting. When this is all said and done, I want my kids to be better off than what they were last month. So yeah, I wanted to make a video to say that I'm for Black Lives Matter. I'm for racism to stop and people to view each other as they are from inside out, the beauty that's within. I could probably go on and on. I'm not going to. If you're listening, take the time to soak this in. I know, like I said, there's both sides of the story. And you may not agree with one or the other, but you should be able to agree that for future generations to come, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, none of us want them to go through this. None of us want them to go through profiling and racism and segregation and judging. Take the time to think about it. I know I want to do more than just have a voice. I'm still thinking of what else can I do? I think we need to really seriously think about what's the next step. What can we do to make a difference and actually change the circumstance, change the atmosphere, so it's not just a voice. So it's not just a season that makes a moment in the history book. Thank you.